Okay. Hey, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm so excited for today because I have some of my favorite people on with me. If you ever wanted to be a fly on the wall and learn something, today is your chance. Today we're doing a sister sip and say, and my sister-in-law Lisa, raise your hand. Well, I don't really even know where it started. They kind of hosted the sip and says at her house, but I don't really know who actually started.
Barbara started it.
Oh, Barbara started it. Barbara started it. So Barbara, she's not on yet, but she'll be here momentarily. She started it, and so it's just exciting that we can bring it to you. And maybe you can get with women who are confidants to you and confidants to you, and women that are gonna, help you grow and love on you. And maybe we can get together and fix some of the world's problems, because you know that this is where it begins. So I'm gonna do just a quick introduction of everybody that's here, and then when my other sister-in-law Barbara comes on, I'm gonna bring her on. But basically, we have, firstly, I'm the oldest of 8, so I have 3 of my sisters on today, and then my husband, who is the oldest, one of the youngest of 7. There's going to be 4 of his sisters on, so we're all sisters, and so we're all here today to have our sister sip and say. Now, let me just, before I introduce everybody, I missed out on a lot of sip and says from my own reluctancy. And so inevitably, I missed out on a lot of wisdom. So this is not our subject matter for today, but today, this main subject is reconciliation. So I just want you ladies to know I love you guys, and I'm so happy that you've been a part of my life and helped me. Everybody thinks I'm so smart and so wise, so now they'll know where a lot of that came from, and I really do love you guys and appreciate it. Okay, so first person is one of my sisters, Chasna. I'm gonna introduce Chasna. Raise your hand. Hello. So Chasna, everybody is your something. I'm your lifestylist, but Chasna is your photographer. And the reason why she's such a great photographer is because she has a pure heart. And one thing I learned from Chasna is however. So no matter what's going on, how bad it gets, she always ends it with however. That means we still got to keep pushing. We still got to keep going. Chasna, thank you for that. My next person is Katura, Coach K, and she is your lifestyle coach. I mean, your life coach. So not only is she a great physical coach, she's a great life coach. And what I've learned from Katura is don't give up. No matter how hard it gets, don't give up. So thank you for that, Katura. And my baby sister is Tajay. Tajay is the queen. Everybody knows she the queen. She is your drum major. She's a great singer, but one thing about Tajay that I love is she keeps up standards. Now, I did get me a tattoo, but one thing I learned, what her main mottos in life is, why would you put a bumper sticker on a Bentley? If something is already good enough, why are you gonna try to dress it up? And I learned that from Tajay, and I think that. Now, my oldest other sister is Anita, and she is your creative guru. One thing, she's a jewelry designer, master natural hair technician. She's a baker, and she's an artist. And one thing I learned from Nita is to be yourself, regardless of what people think about it. Be you, and I appreciate that, and I thank you for that. My other older sister is Terry. Terry, raise your hand. And Terry is your advocate. See, Terry is here to elevate her track. No matter what, she's here to elevate her people to the next level. And one thing I learned from Terry is that no man is an island. We all are symbiotic, and we all got to do this together. And thank you for that, Terry. And then I have Lisa. Raise your hand, Lisa. Lisa is your confidant. She's selfless. She's an entrepreneur extraordinaire. The girl does everything from medical. She's proficient in the medical industry and welding. So if you haven't covered the gamut, then that's it. And one thing I love about Lisa is that she don't bow down to nobody. And I thank you for teaching me that. And then well, she's older than me, but one of the youngest of the sisters who will be on momentarily is Barbara. And Barbara is your sidekick. Now, see, she got your back no matter what. She is your cheerleader. I don't care how deficient it is. She's going to make you think it's right on top. One thing that I love about her is you can't let her cheerful demeanor fool you because she's deep and she's introspective. And one thing I learned from her is that to be adaptable is an adaptogen. An adaptogen is something that helps you survive in an environment no matter what's going on. And her adaptability makes her an adaptogen. So I love that about her. She's resilient and funny too. Everybody, I had to put that in extra bit. I know she's funny. So ladies, the subject today is destiny. So I'm gonna let the oldest start. Go ahead, you start us off with it. And I don't care what you say about destiny, what you think about destiny. If you want to say a word, if you want to say your opinion, what your destiny is, I don't care what vein you go through with it. But the word today is destiny.
Did you just put me on the spot? It's my turn.
I'm sorry. I can come back. Let me come back.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Okay. It ain't her destiny to go first. We're gonna do her later. All right, Terry. I know you ready. Go ahead.
Oh wow. Am I? Oh wow.
You stay ready. Sure, you stay ready.
I don't know about that. Destiny. Wow. That's it's broad. For me, it's so broad, you know. To me, destiny is just not one place because life just takes us so many different directions. You know, we've yet landed where we're supposed to end up. So for me, I know personally, I'm still on the journey, still traveling to a destiny. So I just got to pick up nuggets wherever I can from whomever I can. And I just, you know, from the youngest to the oldest, when it comes to my siblings and my sisters, you know, I always include them all in everything I do. I think about what each one would do in each situation so that as I travel to my destiny, I want to make sure that I always take the better part of me with me, and that includes all the positivity and the energy that all my siblings can give me. So I'm always reaching for things to add to work, you know, to help me where I'm going. So destiny for me is a big, broad thing, and I can't really pinpoint to you right now. I guess it would have to be a scenario that would have to happen for me to give you a real final answer. Otherwise, I can be yapping all day. So
yeah, that's a good place to start it. That's a great place to start it. I mean, because it is a wide place and it means so many things to so many different people. And you know, destiny is like, I always say that I'm not scared of dying, but I am scared of dying without reaching my destiny. And and speaking of you, I can remember us sitting at my table, and this was before Bree died, and we were talking about why we raise our kids to reach their destiny, which is to go to heaven. You know, and if we've done that, then we did our job, regardless of how it felt, the outcome, because, you know, we share that. Well, that's one thing that always stuck with me, you know, as far as with that point about destiny. What you think, Chasna? About this? Oh, you can't hear. Okay. What you think about your destiny?
But when I think about that, I think about like where we're going, where you going. You know, in life, you're gonna go through your trials, you're gonna go through tribulations, you're gonna go through different things in life. But at the end result, you pray to God that His will is in your life, the things that you want in your life, that conquers at the end of your destiny. You know, it's like, for me, it's like, where you going in life? If am I going this route? I'm reaching to make that destiny right there. And at the end result, it's going to be seeing our Father, of course, but in the natural, just doing everything that's your passions. If it's food, if it's photography, if it's hair, if it's this and that, those are part of your destinies too. So for me, I think that it's just where we going, where you going.
I agree.
Keep on going, keep on pushing.
Where we going?
Right on.
So Lisa, come on, Lisa, what you shaking your head? What you got to say about it?
My journey, honey. My journey to continue to love, give peace, and give things I've been given to my sisters and brothers and people, to keep that thing going, to give it to people that don't know it. They need to learn it because it's a good thing. I'm already on my journey and destiny. I just pitched up on things that I think I can accomplish. I take them things and I give them to somebody else, whether they want to take them or not. That's their destiny. Everybody got their journey. I'm just on a journey. everywhere I go and everything I stop in is a destiny to me.
And see that y'all didn't hear her because her phone was breaking up. She said something that I can attest to, and I don't know many people did it. She said, "I'm already on my journey towards my destiny." If that ain't powerful, that's the trip right there. Because some people, some people's whole life is trying to determine. Some people's whole life is trying to determine what that destiny, what that travel, that journey towards destiny even looks like.
That's true.
One word, learning. Man, it's just learning. I just like to learn stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's good. That's right. What about you, Tajay?
Come on. About destiny.
Or Kitty, you can go since Tajay ain't in the camera. Oh, go ahead, Tajay.
What about this?
Oh, I can't hear. I can't hear you. I can't hear.
Oh, Queen.
I know she's shy.
Can you hear me?
This is the shy, probably the shyest one.
They can hear you now.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I believe what your destiny is where you are going in life, what you are, whether I think that there are different stages to a destiny, I guess you can have multiple different destinies. I think that life is very complex, and that you can have different destinies and different stages in your life. Different trials you go through, you have a destiny to get through that. That's my belief. That's my take on it. You have destiny is just not a one-stop shop. It's not a one place.
Yeah.
Because at the end of each destiny, there's a lesson.
Oh. That's great. That gives hope. When you say that there are multiple destinies, that means you don't have to subscribe to just one ending. And each one deserves praise. Each one deserves the accolade. So that gives me hope that it all matters. Every Pyrrhic victory, they call them. You got these.
Right.
It might just be limited, you think, but if that's a victory, then that's a part of the destiny. So that's great. That's true. What about you, Katura?
I'm not sure. Just like Terry said, it's very broad. And like you said also, you don't want to die before, getting to your destiny. But it just states how like the graveyard is like the richest place on earth because people died with their dreams and potential, the books that was never written and everything else. And I just think, I don't know, it's just very broad. Like, you don't want to die, with everything that you got inside you. Because, I think it's like a verse in the Bible where it says that God blessed one person with one talent, he used it. But a guy that had 7 talents, he hid him because I guess ashamed and scared to follow his dreams and stuff. But I guess, I don't know, I guess you just, pursue what you got to pursue without being ashamed and afraid of, going after what you want to do.
That's beautiful. Very excellent.
That's good. Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to let Nita chime in when she's ready.
It said very well from a young lady who has definitely accomplished so many goals. So,
Thank you.
Still setting goals.
we waiting on me to fight.
Well, no,
Oh, you waiting on me? Okay,
Whenever
so
you're ready.
destiny to me. I'm like your other sister who said that she thinks that she's like Lisa. The journey has started. The destiny is right now, right at the present. I feel the destiny for myself is to be that light, to use my skills and my gifts that God has given me to spread that light, to be a positive image to everybody that I cross, using the gifts that God has given me in art and creativity. So I think that that's my destiny, just to live and be that light of positivity.
Well, you are fulfilling your destiny. I don't, many people might not even know this, but I had a parent come to a facility where I was working, and there was a white mother and a little black girl that she was adopting or whatever, or had in foster care. And every day this little girl's hair would be slicked down, laid to the side, ponytail. I'm like, and I would ask her, now who is doing this baby's hair in the morning? I know that she had just her little bob and perfectly straight hair, and I said, I know good and well she is not doing this baby's hair every morning because she got gel on it. I mean, it's slicked to the side and balls and everything. And she said, well, I have this lady that I went to a class and she's taught me how to take care of my little black girl's hair. And it was my sister-in-law. And I said, my sister-in-law does that. She does these classes where she teaches, parents who aren't equipped, which it doesn't have to be white. It could be men. It could be just people who are not good at doing hair. And so she teaches these classes about self-love and loving their child through the different textures of their hair. And I was like, my sister-in-law does that class. And she was like, yeah, the lady's name was Anita. And I was like, that's my sister-in-law. So I appreciate you walking in it, and that's, because sometimes we miss out on our destiny because we not walking in it. We're looking at it and saying, this is what I got to do to prepare. Like before I was doing this YouTube channel, I got to lose 20 pounds, which I have lost 25 pounds. But, I got to lose 20 pounds before I do my channel. I got to clear up my skin first. I got to, have somewhere I can record. I've been in 3-4 different rooms in my car. It doesn't matter because sometimes when you're looking down the line towards your destiny, you miss out on the destiny that you could be walking in right now. So does anybody have anything else they'd like to say?
Just wanted to say that I'm proud of you for doing what you're doing and stepping out. We talked about this the other day about you just taking an opportunity to take a chance. I mean, it's nothing new for you. You've always been adventurous and you've always not really got, pinned down to the moment to decide to do anything. But this right here is a whole different level of confidence. It takes a whole lot of confidence, whether you know it or not, or whether you realize it or not, to get online and actually expose yourself to other people and be transparent and open about different ideas and your thoughts. So this is an amazing platform, and I congratulate you for doing it because it's going to be an awesome thing for you. Part of your destiny, darling.
Oh, Lord, thank you. Thank you. Well, the thing is, just keep me covered in your prayers because I need them. And, I am, like I said the other day, I'm always scared. I don't know about other people, but I love my mother-in-law. Now, some people don't like their mother-in-law. I just don't understand it because I love my mother-in-law. And so me and her used to talk about all the time, stepping in your fear, walking regardless of fear. And so it is a fearful thing, scary thing to, be a part of. But I just keep me covered in your prayers. You sacrifice a lot, like we talked about. You sacrifice your anonymity, your raw emotions. You sacrifice so much to do something like this, to bring it to the masses. But you ladies are dynamic.
So are you.
I'm like, if the world could have just a tad bit of what we got, then it might be all right. And so I'm just trying to share where I got what I am with the rest of the world.